What is up, Commanders? Frank here, the RedTieGuy, and it is official. EA is officially remastering the Command & Conquer games, starting with Command & Conquer Tiberiun Dawn and Command & Conquer Red Alert. Many of you have wondered if EA is going to remaster the original Command & Conquer games because there wasn't any official blog post or any official announcement aside from EA briefly mentioning that they're gonna remaster the original Command & Conquer games. Now today EA officially announced on their website on a blog post that they're gonna remaster the Command & Conquer games, starting with Command & Conquer Tiberiun Dawn and Command & Conquer Red Alert. Not only that, they're working closely with Petroglyph Games, who consists mostly of the original Westwood Studios crew and who is responsible for Grey Goo as well as Star Wars Empire at War. In addition to that, they're bringing the series composer Frank Klepacki back, who will work on the project serving as composer and audio director. Now Jim Vasilla, the producer at EA, updated the Command & Conquer Reddit post with a lengthy post, and I'll link to that in the description below, and I highly recommend you guys check it out. But I'm gonna read the majority of the post and what he said, updating the fans regarding the Command & Conquer Remaster series. Quote, "Fellow Command & Conquer fans, a month ago we let the Command & Conquer community know we were bringing the franchise back to the PC, starting with the remaster initiative. The reaction from fans have been amazing, with many of you sharing your favorite CNC moments from the past 23 years. We have been reading these comments and listening intently, and now we are ready to reveal our first PC offering and how your suggestions are already influencing our approach. Today I'm thrilled to tell you we are going back to the beginning. We have decided to remaster Command & Conquer Tiberiun Dawn. And while this is incredibly exciting on its own, we're also aware of how passionate the community is about the Red Alert universe. So we will also remaster the original Command & Conquer Red Alert. But what about the classic expansion packs, you may ask? Covert Ops, Counter-Strike and Aftermath. Well, Command & Conquer and Red Alert wouldn't be the same without them, so all three expansion packs will be bundled with the base games into one remastered collections, without microtransactions." End quote. Now it's very important that EA stipulates the without microtransactions part, because on my original Command & Conquer video that I said Command & Conquer is back, one of the biggest things people complained about and one of the biggest turn-offs that people say regarding the Command & Conquer remaster is that they're saying microtransactions will fill the game, and that is one of the reasons why they'll stay in arm's length from this remaster. Well, it's happy to know that EA will not bring any microtransactions into the Command & Conquer remaster, stating specifically without microtransactions. He continues to state, quote, "Now, in addition to the excitement and support of this remaster initiative over the past month, there has also been a healthy skepticism that we can pull this off. How are we possibly going to remaster these titles while maintaining the authenticity of the original experiences? Bottom line, there is no better way to achieve this than to partner with some of the talented developers who brought these original games to life." So after years of the fans asking for the involvement, I'm humbled to announce that EA is going to partner with Petroglyph Games to develop the Command & Conquer Remastered collection. Petroglyph Games includes many of the original developers from Westwood Studios and some of the most influential members of the original Command & Conquer development team from 1995. Joe Bostic is known as the co-creator of Command & Conquer, having also served as the lead programmer on Tiberiun Dawn and Red Alert. Steve Tull joined Joe as a lead programmer on Red Alert, and Ted Morris was the original community manager on the Command & Conquer franchise. And Mike Legg contributed to all forms of audio system at Westwood, having been an employee since 1986. All four members helped start Petroglyph Games in 2003 after the closure of Westwood, and are joined by a veteran group of RTS developers from the past 15 plus years. On a personal note, I can tell you that the past few weeks have been surreal. During my first visit to Petroglyph, I was able to brainstorm CNC Feel with Joe, reminiscent about the jukebox with Mike, and gab with Steve about whether we should fix the Tiberiun Dawn Harvester AI. Getting to chat Command & Conquer with the original developers has been one of the highlights of my gamer journey, and I can't wait for the incredible conversations to come. In addition to the fantastic team at Petroglyph, we will also be partnering with Lemon Sky Studios to help bring these original games to 4K glory. Lemon Sky is one of the premier art studios around the world, with a unique speciality in remastering classic RTS titles. After meeting their team and hearing their passion for Command & Conquer, we are incredibly lucky to have them team up with Petroglyph to develop the highest quality Command & Conquer possible. The exciting part is that we haven't started development yet. The community is literally getting in on the ground floor of this project and have every opportunity to help influence how we build this remastered experience. Please continue to engage on Reddit and community channels and help us create the best possible remaster of Command & Conquer and Red Alert. To kick things off, be sure to read this message below from Joe Bostic and then watch the video at the bottom for one more surprise. Welcome back, Commander. Jim Vasella, end quote. Now I highly recommend you read the post on Reddit from Joe Bostic, and I will leave a link to that in the description below, and the video Jim Vasella is referring to is the one to follow.
So the #1 request that everyone had was, you gotta bring back Frank Kopacki.
That's right, so we probably should. So we're thinking about it.
Should we do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right,
all right, there he is.
What's happening, everybody? We're back, we're doing this.
Yeah.
This is thank you guys so much, first of all, for reaching out and being that vocal about my involvement and coming back in this, because that really meant a lot to me personally, as well as the team, and it just felt like this is getting the band back together now. This is how it should be, because we all were there for the original from the inception of it, and it was such an exciting time. We had such a great time developing that, and myself creating the soundtrack. So this is a really cool moment, and it's great that the community gets to be involved in this process as well.
So as you can see, it seems like EA is really passionate about this remaster, focusing on Command & Conquer Tiberiun Dawn, the very first Command & Conquer, and Command & Conquer Red Alert, the very first Red Alert. It's still uncertain if they're gonna do the rest of the Command & Conquer games, as initially they were talking about remastering the Command & Conquer franchise, and there's been no talks of bringing this to the consoles yet. The fact that they haven't started with the remastered collection yet is indicating to me that this game is at least 2 years away, and they did say they're aiming for 2020. Hopefully by E3 2019 they will have some sort of trailer, some sort of gameplay trailer perhaps. Maybe with a tease on what is next in the Command & Conquer franchise. But let me know in the comment sections below what you want from this Command & Conquer collection, from this Command & Conquer remaster, and for more on Command & Conquer franchise, click that subscribe button. If you like this video, then give me a thumbs up. If you dislike it, then give me a thumbs down, but please tell me why, so I can improve my videos. My name is Frank, I'm the RedTieGuy, and frankly, thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next video. Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting affirmative. Agreed. Yes, yes, sir. Of course. Agreed. Yes, yes, yes. Affirmative. At once. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Yes, very well. Affirmative. Yes, affirmative. Yes, yes, sir. At once. Very well. Of course. At once. Very well. Very well. Yes, sir. At once.
Unit ready.
At once.
Building. Construction complete.
Affirmative. Agreed. Very well.
On hold.
Yes, yeah, at once. Very well. Very well. Yes, affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Of course. Yes, affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Agreed.
Unit ready. Building.
Waiting at once. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Very well.
ready.
Very well. Yes, sir. Yes, affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.